Hi. Hi. My name is ZeroAiden. For those who doesn't know who I am a VTuber or a Twitch streamer. If you guys haven't checked me out, that'll be twitch.tv/0_Aiden. Other than that, there's a couple of reasons why I'm making this video. I know that a lot of people are confused as of why I'm making this video. So number one, if you follow my channel, for those who've been around in this community, or rather in the Wishmaker community, I have a podcast that I've been basically pumping out every single week. Well, it's not really my content per se. It's actually made by, or rather published by Astro. The idea is mine, but the property or the IP is theirs. But I'm really super duper proud of the podcast that I basically collaborating with Astro. They're all a bunch of really nice people. And yeah, thank you so much, every single one of you guys who support this show. It's immeasurable that the amount of support that you guys gave to me is really supportive, and it makes me want to create more content. And one of the things that I want to do is that I want to start a YouTube channel. And surprisingly, today is today's the day. And yeah, it's something that I've been wanting to make this for quite some time now. I think about 3 or 4 weeks ago that I was thinking of making this video. I remember I recorded the initial video on the 13th of March 2021, sorry. So I've been recording a video. It was supposed to be me chilling on the car, and you guys are being on the ride and basically enjoying the view along with me while I'm riding the car. But I don't have a car, plus it's raining outside, so we're doing it inside, and we are doing very safely. So yeah, that's where we are right now. But either way, if you are really confused as what this channel is, hi, my name is ZeroAiden. I'm a VTuber, and this is a face reveal for people who are wondering how it looks like IRL. And then for the fact that there's only 3 people who knows how I look like IRL, that will be OkamiYojimbo 89, as well as Water Puppy, as well as my moderator VenusssX. By the way, all the people that I'm shouting out in this video will be down in the link in the description if you guys want to check it out, because they all are really great streamer. Highly recommend you guys check it out as well, because they are a really great friend of mine and they are really good streamer, at least in my opinion, because as of the time of recording, I am 718 or 15, I can't remember, whatever. I'm really a small time streamer, but I hope that you guys are enjoying the content, whether it's on YouTube or on Twitch. And yeah, I'm gonna keep on making content. Without further ado, let's go on with the Q&A session. First off, with the question, if you wish to add the ability in Apex, what would it be? I have no idea. Teleportation, I guess. Which map do you like in Apex session? I never played Apex before. I think all of the maps are similar. I don't know if that's a different kind of map. I have no idea. I thought that it's something like the initial of PUBG, where they only have 1 or 2 maps. Apparently that's not the case. Do you think helicopter will be added to Apex Legends? Most probably, because I think that PUBG added helicopter in the game. So there is gonna be a chances that they're going to add helicopter in Apex Legends. Who knows? What's your main legend in Apex Legends? I have no idea. Would you prefer to use R301 or R99 in Apex Legends? I have no idea. Will you use Wingman or P2020? I have no idea. I'm sorry, Skinny G. I never played Apex before. When will you carry me in Apex Legends? When I'm getting better in Apex. Again, I never play Apex, so we'll see one of these days. Do you play Apex Legends? I already answered that question, so moving on. Do you like the memes? What meme? What meme? If you make a meme out of me, I'll be greatly appreciated. If you were to hide a dead body, where would you hide it? I'm probably gonna try to hyenas. Because hyena wouldn't. Okay, so here's the thing, right? Because hyena would chew the bones and the meat together, and I'll be throwing to hyenas because there won't be evidence left. Favorite food by Celestia. Celestia 6AF. Celestia. By the way, if you guys haven't checked out Celestia, she's also a VTuber. Link also down in the description, or you guys can check her over here. Really pog girl. She used to be a wolf, and right now she's a mermaid? Question mark. But anyway, my favorite food will definitely be ayam masak merah, or a chicken cooked with red peas. I don't know what is the exact English term for it. I'm probably gonna call my mom later. I'll go get it later. If I happen to find the equivalent English translation to it, I'll probably gonna be popping on something up here. But basically in Malay we call it ayam masak merah because that's basically my favorite dish or favorite food ever since I was a kid. And my mom always never failed to actually cook my favorite dishes of all time, which is that dishes in particular. By the way, this is the picture. This is a picture. If you guys are wondering how it looks like, it's my favorite dish. Every single time when I visited my mom, so my mom's kind of like live quite nearby with me. Ever since I visit her, she always like cook that, and thanks mom. Love you. Are you a coffee or tea drinker? I am mostly a tea drinker, but I also drink coffee. So the one that I have right now, this is a hazelnut Old Town white coffee. It's actually pretty good. I love the hazelnut taste in this coffee. But yeah, I do drink tea as well. I do have tea packet, which is Saba tea. I love Saba tea in particular because the taste is much more distinct and the taste is much more better in my taste bud. So if you guys really want to find a really good tea, find Saba tea. Saba tea is actually pretty good. If you guys want to drink coffee and really delicious, if you guys don't really drink coffee that much, get Old Time White Coffee hazelnut. It's actually pretty good. What games do you prefer to play, single player or multiplayer? In all honesty, I'll mostly play single player. I'll do play multiplayer, and I'll get to that in a bit. But the reason why I'm mostly into single player is because mostly are story driven, and I'm mostly are engaged with the story driven games. Like for example, there's a bunch of like single player games like all like RPG Maker games like Mad Father, Cat in the Box, Wish House. There's also other that is not RPG Maker games like Trails of School Steel series. There's basically like Trails series in general. There's also Spider-Man. I really do enjoy playing Spider-Man. There's also other games like Enter the Gungeon. Technically speaking, single player games, but you can play multiplayer. I do enjoy multiplayer games, don't get me wrong. I would love to try play Uno. Thank you so much Nikki Dragoon for the gifted games. I do want to play Uno one of these days. I did play Stardew Valley co-op. I did play Terraria co-op before. I did play Dora 2, which is a MOBA. So there's also a multiplayer games. I play League here and there. I don't really play League that much. League is not really my bread and butter, but yeah, it's not really a huge favorite games when it comes to like multiplayer. But if you ask me if I play single or multiplayer games, I play both, but mostly there'll be single player games. Why don't you continue playing Genshin Impact? Noob. This is actually my college friend, but let me explain why I didn't continue playing Genshin Impact. And there's a couple of reasons why I haven't continued Genshin Impact. I mostly got burned out with gacha games for the most part. I play a lot of reading games like Demo, Last Recital for the PS Vita. I played Citus 2 on mobile. I also played significant amount of Osu. Yeah, I play a lot of like reading games, which is not a gacha. And I play a couple of like gacha games currently. If you guys, I'm probably gonna screenshot for you guys what is the gacha game that I have on my phone. But basically, what happened is that I got burnt out. I seriously got burnt out. Like I don't understand the idea and the concept of me grinding my ass to get a better unit. Like, what's the point? The story makes me bored like over the time. And I just don't. I think that I got so burnt out with gacha games because I got burnt out with the story. I think it's just keep on dragging, like how they drag my ass. Okay, I have 2 or 3 questions. Number 1, when and why becoming a streamer? That's actually a good question. So I started becoming a streamer way back during after the day after my birthday, if I'm not mistaken. That will be on 17th of January. I created the ZeroAiden account. That will be on the 1st of January 2020. And the reason why I started to become a streamer is because 2 things. Number 1, Unas Anas, well, it's not here anymore, and number 2 is Jared from the 8-bit drama. So during that time, or I believe it was somewhere in the neighborhood of like 2019 at the time. So I watched a lot of the 8-bit dramas because at the time it was a fasting season, or rather it was a fasting month. So in order for me to watch Jared or the 8-bit drama, it's usually around like 4:30 a.m. So the only time that I'm able to watch his stream is during the fasting season, because I'm not asleep and I'm basically woke up and it's easy for me to catch up. Yeah, ever since that, people having fun, there's so much positivity, and I decided that, you know what, I'm gonna do the same. We'll see how it goes. Not for money, like initially it's not for money, and then I realized that making content is actually requires a lot of money. One of these days, if I manage to break even, rather, if I manage to get, or if I'm creating a revenue somewhere in the neighborhood of like $500 a month, yeah, I'll be full-time content creators. But for now, not anytime soon. But if I get $500 per month, I'll be full-time content creators. People be asking if I actually think about if you want to be, or if I want to be a full-time content creators, and my response will be probably gonna wait until I got a sustainable amount of money for me to actually do a content. $500 per month, and I'm going full-time content creators if you guys want me to. Besides streamer works, what is your side job or main job? So my side job is mostly like IT development. So for those who are wondering, this is my model, by the way, and if you guys can see, it's holding a mouse and keyboard, or rather I'm holding a mouse and keyboard, and it kind of like shows, or basically showcase, that I am very familiar with programming language. In fact, like yesterday, both me and Al were in the VC together, and she's creating a RPG maker games, and I basically have to sit together with her, and she needs to figure out how the logic works. So yeah, I'm basically a programmer as my side job. So side job is, well, technically speaking, side job is streaming, to be honest, but my main job is actually IT development. So whether it's website or mobile apps or any Java kinds of like development, this is my main job. But I'm being need for 4 months. I haven't got a job yet. I hope that one of these days I will get a job. Anyway, your birthday, that will be January 16, 1993. I am 28 years old, and I am a Capricorn. So yeah, just throwing it out there. Where do you live? Do the money, bro! I'm living in Malaysia, specifically in Kuala Lumpur. I wouldn't exactly tell you where is my location. Kuala Lumpur in Malaysia. If you guys are nearby in the capital city, if you guys want to meet up with me, more than happy. I met Water Puppy and I met VenusssX, which is both a streamer and also a moderator. By the way, check it out. Link in the description down below. For Water Puppy, Venus, he's just my good moderators. But I just want to throw out there because I love him to death. Have you seen Ruby? Is there a reason in particular you choose being a cat boy instead of any other avatar of your model? Okay, so that means that's 2 questions. Okay, so have I seen Ruby? Yes, I watched up until season 3 or volume 3. That's the reason why I love Blake Belladonna in the first place, because of Ruby. Yeah, Blake, Ruby. Okay, in Ruby, like, don't get me wrong, like I love Ruby as the entire premise, but the idea ever since Monty passed away, God bless him, it's kind of like turned downhill. So I don't really enjoy Ruby that as much as I want to. But yeah, I did watch Ruby up until volume 3. As your next question, is there a particular reason you choose being a cat boy instead of any other avatar of your model? Because I genuinely love cats. I used to own 10 to 11 cats. I used to taking care of 10 to 11 cats. That's a huge amount of cats, and I love cats. I love cats in particular. Ever since I was a kid, I always adore and love cats. In fact, like, I have one cat over there, Burger. Probably I'm gonna put it in the over here, like if I have some picture of it. But anyway, but yeah, I love cats in particular. I know for the fact that I can be a boy. Sorry, a boy. I'm already having a boy. What I'm talking about. I can be a doggo if I want to. I can be any kinds of avatar concept that I want to. But all in all, I love cat. I love cat, and by category it's already a cat in the first place. Like for example, I'm feeling sleepy right now. I was supposed to take a nap, and cats take a nap during this time. It is what, 4:38 p.m. and it is 5th of April 2021. I was supposed to take a nap. But yeah, I'm mostly like a cat. Like I love head pats. I don't really like belly rubs. Yeah, my category C is most like a cat for the most part. So that's the reason why my model is a cat. Yeah, I believe I already answered all of your question. I'm probably gonna grab something on my Discord. By the way, link down in the description. Again, if you guys haven't joined my Discord server, let me go over to Ask Aiden. I already answered a couple of like questions in my Discord server, but I'll pick a couple of things where people kind of wondering, will you ever be redebuting or re-debuting? Yeah, people rarely ask me this kind of question, but thank you so much, whoever you are who basically like DM me this question. TLDR, not anytime soon, or not in the long shot. So let me explain. In my opinion, re-debuting is like I'm having a plastic surgery. So again, if you guys kind of missed it, how my model looks like, here it is, and this is me. Oh, by the way, like if you guys haven't seen like my full outfit, this is how my shirt looks like. Yeah, this is like one of my favorite shit whenever I go into a formal kind of like business meeting or something like that. Yeah, this is one of this. This is just the inside. This is by Uniqlo. This actually was given by my former manager, and again, this is actually sewn. Yeah, it's basically kind of similar to how my model looks like. It's kind of like if I want to re-debut, it's kind of like I'm having a plastic surgery. So that's the reason why I don't really think of re-debuting anytime soon. I may want to update my model here and there, but as long as it's the same look, as long as it's the same concept, as long as I still have the cat ears, as long as I still have the cat tail, yeah, it's all good. Changing arts is fine, but I don't really want to go out of the way of changing who am I. Like sure, some people can say, or some people can argue, say that, oh, you can be a doggo, or you can be whatever it is in the VTuber community. Yeah, that's the huge reason why I don't really re-debut. And yeah, I hope that you guys understand. I'm probably gonna re-debut, but anytime soon. And I think that's about it. Again, thank you so much every single one of you guys who is supporting my channel. We are, hold on, let me double confirm how many. 719 as the time recording, 719 followers. Thank you every single one of you guys who has been following my channel, both on Twitch as well as on my YouTube. I know for the fact that there are 15 followers on Twitch. YouTube is subscribers. I'm going crazy. Fuck me. Thank you so much every single one of you guys who is following my Twitch channel. I know there are 15 of you guys has been subscribed to my YouTube channel, and again, thank you so much for every single one of you guys. I'll definitely upload more content in this channel in particular. I'll be showcasing more and more of my model actually, rather than this face reveal. This face reveal is mostly like for one time. Actually, there's gonna be one time and there's gonna be a second time if we hit the goal for my Twitch channel. If I get enough money for me to actually get the CPU and RAM, I'll do another. Well, I'll do a stream rather than a YouTube video where I basically assemble a PC on stream. It's gonna be fun. Yeah, thank you so much every single one of you guys for the support, and I hope that some of the questions has been answered, and I'll see you guys next time. Till then, toodaloo. Also, that sounds so. That's so weird. Like saying it like using IRL using a camera. God dang it! Like usually like I say it on my podcast as well as it's kind of weird because like using my avatar as well as on podcast without showing my face. It's so natural for me to actually say it to the loo, but on camera it sounds so awkward. By the way, if you guys haven't checked it out, my podcast link also down in the description down below. You guys can actually binge watch the entirety of the podcast. That will be episode 1 until episode 10. It's already ended. It's a pilot series, and hopefully we're going to have a second season. Thank you so much for the support.